Hey girls, today I want to talk about something that has been on my mind for quite a while now. Online gaming discourse is dead, and gamers killed it. Now, if you spend the majority of your time in the real world like a sensible human being, you are probably thinking that I am exaggerating just a little bit. But as a person who is self-admittedly chronically online, I can tell you girls with full certainty that I can't take anybody seriously online anymore. And some of you would say that that was my first mistake, taking people online seriously to begin with. And to be honest, you're right, but it just really stinks that nowadays, whenever a new video game comes out, you have just countless people. It doesn't matter if it's a big YouTuber, a small YouTuber, or just somebody in the comments sections of videos. You will have so many people just whining and crying and bitching about video games. And I just want to make this point very clear. I understand that a lot of gamers are extremely passionate about video games. I am too. Like, I'm literally obsessed with games. Like, you can tell by looking at my physique, I don't get out much. My biggest problem with online game discussions nowadays is that everybody is literally so goddamn negative. Personally speaking, I totally understand being critical of a game, but it's like we don't even see actual critiques anymore, and we really haven't for, at the very minimum, probably 6 or 7 years. If you are somehow doubting everything that I am saying, just look at most of the popular YouTubers who review games nowadays. Pretty much, dang near all of them are so freaking cynical. Now you might say, Kat, you should not generalize YouTubers like that. There are still a lot of them who aren't idiots, who aren't overly negative for the sake of creating rage bait content so they can get views, money, all of that stuff. And you're right, I agree with you. But it feels like YouTubers like that just don't see nearly as much success as the kinds of YouTubers who bitch and whine and cry their little eyes out over video games. I actually have a story to tell, which was the turning point for me deciding to actually make this video. There is a funny game reviewing YouTuber who I watch. I'll go ahead and say his name. It's Ren's Reviews, RENNS, and then reviews. I really like his content. Most of it, though, is negative and him just roasting the absolute fuck out of a specific video game. And I really love this guy's content, regardless if I like the game he's making fun of. There are some games that he likes that I don't like. And there are also some games that he hates that I think are fun. And that is all perfectly fine because we're all human beings and we all have our own differing opinions. But he uploaded a new video recently and it was about Wolfenstein, the new Colossus. This video was a positive review from him. He actually really likes the game and he spent like 40 minutes gushing about it and talking about how good it is. Guess how many views he got on that video? Less than 30,000. Now, if you're a small YouTuber like me, you are probably thinking, 30,000 views? That is not bad at all. that's actually pretty good, and you're right. But his other videos where he just trashes and roasts and destroys other less good games, they get 300,000, 400,000, just so many more views. And it's tiring. Like, I am being dead serious. I really wish we could go to just less negative content on the internet, especially this site. And a smart person would tell me, well, be the change you want to see in the world. And I'm kind of doing that already. I make my own game reviews that I put a shit ton of effort into, and they are all about games that I love. Actually, that's not completely true. I did end up releasing that half review, half normal bathroom video on Shell Shock, but that game, I liked that game when I was younger, girls. I was seriously starting to replay that game because I wanted to make a review praising it. But that game just literally stunk so bad, I couldn't lie to myself and pretend that it was good because it was ass. It had a few good things about it, but overall it was fucking horrible. And I still really enjoyed the idea of making a video on that game because it is relatively forgotten, so that's why I did that. But anyway, that's gonna be the whole video. I don't really have anything else to add other than that. Stop being so goddamn negative. Make more positive content. I'm not saying that you can't critique a game, you can't have problems with it, you can't dislike games. I'm not saying that. I don't even want to imply that I'm saying that. I just wish that we could move on from this rage bait dominated era that we are stuck in. But yeah, that's all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, girls. I really appreciate it. And I will see you all next time. Bye, girls.